Okay, we're going to take a look at using a little application called PhotoRoom to prepare a photograph that we've brought in on our iPad that we'll use later in the application. We're going to strip off the background. And so here's a little cute little doggy. And when you pick it, it erases the background. You can use this for marketing your jewelry. And so at this point, I've erased the background, and then I'm just going to hit export, and it saves a copy to my camera roll without the background. Okay, you can just hit done. Now we're going to do it a little slower this time. I'm picking new design off the bottom. I'm going to pick the image that I want from my camera roll. It automatically removes the background, but now I'm going to pick this choice here under classics here called transparent. And with transparent, it's erased the background, and then I come over here on the right. I'm going to tap this button, export. As soon as I do, it saves a copy into the camera roll, and we're done with this application. You can literally just close this application at this point. Open your camera roll, and you'll see the addition of those two images into the camera roll without a background. Next, we open up our application, in this case Nomad Sculpt. I'm going to open up one of the tools that we've been using, which is this canvas, the 2D image to 3D mesh generator. With it open, we're going to use this in a slightly different mode. We're going to come over, and under tools, we're going to use the stamp tool instead of the mask extract. And the reason is because this image is going to come in a little bit different. So we're going to come over and do an import from the camera roll, and we're going to find this little puppy, say add. There's the little puppy. I can bring him in. Doesn't look that super great, but hey, without any work at all, it's attempting to create sculpted geometry. So if we were to go back in here and select a different image, we may have better results with this next image. And the height of this is affected by the intensity here. So radius doesn't really matter much, but actually it does. So here's this one. It came in actually quite exceptional, and so we could use that as a really usable image. Okay, so, and if we didn't like the results of that, we could actually go back, hit sub, and make the image go the opposite direction. Okay, so in other words, his nose may be a little taller, a little more prominent, and if we were to come back in and pick this exact same spot, it's almost possible that you could overlay one on top of the other. Okay, but for right now, the results of that are pretty decent. The next step that we'd want to do is we'd want to come in and we'd want to trim away what we don't need. So for what this is, we could keep his tail in, but for the project we're doing, I'm just going to come in and use the lasso, and I'm just going to do a test to just see it's whatever's circled right now is what remains. So I'll just draw an outline around his cute little face. Trimming away all this excess junk. And I may want to do a little cleaner job of that. I think his face came in more like this. So for me to come in and trim a little closer to his mouth, around, we're just getting him trimmed down to where that looks pretty good. So we got a cute little doggy face. At this point, we turn around and say add to scene, select our dog tag. The dog tag's active. This one we just want to make a little bit bigger. You can kind of see the size of it. Oops. And voila, we've got a dog and a dog tag. And you turn around and edit it and make some changes, maybe move the nose up. You turn around and set the brush size. Maybe come up here, get a little different view. Oops. Make the brush really big. Turn around, pull the nose up. Make his eyes set up a little bit. Maybe three-dimensionalize the guy a little bit. So this is just post stuff that you could do after the fact, make him have a little bit more of a three-dimensional effect. You can go and refine his teeth, make sharper teeth, but for the most part, this is just some dog right off the internet, brought right on in. That's pretty much the end of this example. Thank you for watching.